Hey guys, Rick Shaw here. We're having kind of a breezy day. Some cloud cover. We're in the sun right now, but it's beautiful. My back's feeling a little bit better and out hobbling around. But just wanted to, just some things I was thinking of. I'm seeing a lot of stuff that my Facebook got turned back on. I didn't turn it back on, but they somehow got turned back on. So I was looking at some stuff, and a lot of information's coming out. I put it forward on my Facebook page. You guys can look at it there. But I'm hearing, they got a new strain of this thing, and everybody wants to get jabbed, in the arm. There's a lot of these people, and I'm seeing on some places where these people are sick, dying. It's just really, really something. So I don't want to start talking about that, or they'll shut me off again. But something I was thinking of, if that first lockup worked so well, then why do they got to do another one? I still think, guys, this is all just a bunch of rubbish. I did post some things on MeWe, and they took, and it was from the CDC. You can look that up yourself. That you don't even have to go to MeWe. Go to the CDC and look at the death counts of last year, the whole year of 2019, and then the whole year minus a week or so of 2020. And hey, buddy, say hello. And it was the same. I mean, if there were all these horrible deaths, and like the Don says, it's because we're doing more testing, and I'm like, hey, quit the stupid testing. I mean, to have to test somebody to find out if you're sick, that's a joke. Use your common sense, guys. Use your common sense on this. That's just absolutely ridiculous. And this stuff I've been saying for a long time. They stick this long thing way in the back of your head. If they say it's so bad and you cough in a store, you're going to infect the whole store. Then why do they gotta go way in the back of your head to do a test? To me, I said before, it sounds like it's an implant. It's not a test. So very, very strange to me. To me, this is all very, very strange. And you guys gotta wake up and look around. Start doing some research yourself and look and start thinking. I'm actually running into some folks that, in the beginning, I talk to everybody, whether they're lib or not. Some of them, I don't very rarely block a few unless they get, super weird on me. But some of them are actually turned around. They're looking at this going, yeah. I had one fellow I was talking to. He said, I didn't vote for the Don, but there's something going on. There's something fishy going on. He says, when you get this much information coming from all over the place, he says, yeah, I'm starting to think that, my guy didn't really WIN. Back to the quatrains, So my channel was supposed to come back on today. Nothing yet. I tried to load and I got nothing. So I'll try it again later. I'm going to go pick up our friends today, and I'll see if it'll load at that time when I go there. So we'll see. But very strange. All this stuff is very strange to me. If you guys got any good information, you want to keep putting links on the channel, you're free to do so. I like to see the information myself. I'm getting a lot of good stuff. So there's my little goofy guy. Show him how you ride your car, buddy. Make that car go. Okay, ready? There you go, buddy. We were at a store. We weren't actually looking for anything for the kids, but we were at this store down in GMA, and I saw that thing there, and it was 1,000 pesos or something like that, and it was the last one. They had sold all of them, and this was like the demonstrator. And the girl says, "Oh, you can have it for 500." And then when we got to the checkout, when they rang it up, it was only 4. 400, so we got them that. And boy, I'll tell you what, they're wearing the wheels out of that thing. Both the boys really like it. Dorothy not so much, but the boys will sit and ride that thing like crazy. So that was a good purchase, that's for sure. As the bikes were. One thing when you come here too, I'll just hit you on something that I'm having a really hard time finding. Even when you go to bike shops, all the bikes here are catered to big bikes. Now they'll sell a little kid's bike, but they don't have any parts for them. I have my son's bike. The tube, I can patch a tube. That's not a problem. But it's the valve, the wheel cut into the valve. Now this thing went flat a couple weeks ago. I put some tape on it, and I got to pump it up every day for him to ride it. And so that's a real bummer. But for the last couple weeks, everywhere we go, we cannot get a 16-inch tube anywhere here. I can't. Every place I went to, every time I see a shop, I stop, and we can't get for the little kids' bikes any kind of parts at all. Big guys' bikes, no problem. You know, bigger bikes, tubes, anything you need, you just go to any of these bike shops. But even at the mall in the bike shop, they're like, no, we don't want to have that. Can you like get it for me? No. Just like that. No, sorry. I mean, they're a bike shop. You think they would say, yeah, sure, we'll try to get it for you, but no. That's what you'll run into if you got little ones here. You know, they want you to we get a flat, throw it away, and buy another bike. And it's amazing that these bikes last as long as they do. I got this one for my boy. I bought a bunch of that Nido. It's a milk. Vitamin milk for the kids, and then I told that we give that stuff away. We give boxes and boxes of that stuff away all the time. So by buying 5 of them at a time, we got the bike. I was able to get that bike, but it's a Chinese bike, and it's when these kids get these things, and if you buy one here, have your tools ready, because you're constantly gonna be like fixing them. My son rides his the very first day, the seat broke. The very first day. Then after a day or two after that, his fender fell off, and then his basket broke. The weld on the basket broke. You know, it's just what you get. You know, if you come here to the Philippines, and it's what you get. I had a bicycle that I bought just so I could ride around the block with the kids. Just to, it wasn't too expensive and all that stuff. And I went from here, this spot where I'm standing right now, and you see where the end of the street is up there. And as soon as I got to the end of the street, I hit the brake. It's got this real weird brake on it that's inside the hub. And as soon as I touched the brake, the entire back axle just exploded. I did a video on it, guys. And it just completely broke. Now, the company I bought it from, I have to say, they were super cool. They were super nice people. They just sent me a whole nother wheel. And I said, hey, you want me to send this old wheel back? No. And they sent me a brand new rear wheel. And I got that. And then what we did was, I'm going to get something better after we move, a better bicycle. And we give it to my wife's brother, so he can use that to go back and forth to work. He works at a McDonald's not too far from the house, and instead of taking his motorbike, he wants to take the bike. So that was cool. That was a good gift, and it wasn't too expensive. A nice bike, good looking bike. It had the. I remember when I was young riding bikes, if you could get the high PSI tires, that was a big thing. I was like, wow, you paid a lot of money for that and the rims. Well, this thing came with 100 PSI tires and rims, and it would roll nice. I mean, when I was coasting on there, if I wouldn't have hit the brake, I would have been pretty cool, but that's what you get. That's what you run into. But guys, I just wanted to give you a few things to think of. It is the 31st. There's my little handsome buddy dancing around with his Minions outfit on. You want to say it for me?
Let's out.